Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning. And yeah, we are back. It is week 4 and we are back. And I tell you what, it just doesn't get any easier, does it? It just does not get easier. Although the weather is picking up. It's a little bit warmer. So this is making this a little bit nicer to actually go down to the beach for my cold plunge in the sea. Anyway, boys and girls, I want to talk about today's topic because it is a serious one, and I feel like it's a good one to talk about today, and that is turning your depression into your purpose, or turning how you're feeling, like your pain and perhaps your sadness, into something good, something you can use for good. And yeah, that's going to be today's topic, because I feel like when you're depressed, we all have depressing stages in our lives, and when you're sad and when things perhaps aren't going good for you, you can use this pain and this sad state to actually push you further and push you harder, and basically just see how much you've got in you. And one sec, there's a geezer who's just like staring at me across the road, and it's, you know, normal for 5 a.m. in the morning. Right, chap. Oh, he's broken down. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about how you can use depression and your sadness for your purpose, and how it's important to try and stay as consistent and as keeping up with yourself as you possibly can, because when you're in this state, you're not going to want to do anything. You really aren't going to want to do anything, and you're going to go off track. You are going to go off track, but I feel like in this stage, it's important to just try and just to keep going as much as you can. Be easy on yourself, and yeah, just keep trying, keep going, keep pushing yourself, because it's going to be difficult. Anyway, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And for now, though, it is time for me to go in the sea. So let's do it. Well, definitely feeling nice and awake now, and that's always a good thing in the morning, when obviously it's not easy to come down there every morning and go in the sea, but the benefit is that I feel really nice and awake at 5 in the morning, and then I'm sort of like ready to really crack on with the day, probably around 4 or 5 hours before anybody else gets up, because everybody around here genuinely wakes up at like 10, 11 o'clock, and it's just like, what are you doing? Anyway, as always, I'm going to wash my feet, and then we're going to head home, get showered up, and continue with the morning. Right, Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to the vlog. And it is currently week 4, and I honestly do not believe it. I actually can't quite work out how it is already week 4 of this new training program, and how January is literally just gone like that. It is just, it beats me. Anyway, today, as always on a Monday, it is a speed and agility training session, and as it is week 4, we are going to go absolutely crazy with it and really push ourselves today, and just show you how much of a Sonic the Hedgehog I really am. But anyway, guys, that's the plan, and obviously later on we're going to go to the gym for a leg session and really push once again. For week 4, I always want to push hard and make sure that I'm really, really going for it before I get a little bit of a break, and then we go again. But yeah, so that is the plan, guys. And as always, I hope you're enjoying the series so far. And yeah, I just can't believe how quickly it's already gone. So anyway, without further ado, let's get all my stuff and let's go. Now, everybody gets depressed. Everybody. There's not one person on this planet that doesn't get depressed. And we have stages in our lives where we are depressed for a little while as well. And as much as I don't believe that depression is something that you have as like a medical condition, I just believe it is a feeling that you can get, and it can last quite a while. But when we get this feeling, we never want to do anything. We never want to continue with our jobs, our lives, and just basically just everyday life, really. And it can be really shit. It really can be shit. And this is sort of a moment where you can decide, okay, am I going to let this take over me, or am I going to use this as fuel and see how much I can push myself through it? Because I feel like when you do that, when you push yourself through it, you can become stronger and realize how strong you actually are. And that is that's something you need to learn about yourself. And like I said earlier, when you are in these states, you should really take it easy, and as much as you want to still push yourself, just be focused on being consistent and just showing up, so that when you are stronger and you do overcome the challenge and you see a little bit of light, that you are stronger and you can continue to push further. And I also think the best way to actually deal with this is actually to have empathy for others, and to show that empathy and kindness to others, because it will make you feel good. Because when I've been in that state, when I'm in that stage where I'm not feeling the best about myself and about my situation, about how things are going, then I feel like when I'm treating others with kindness, empathy and respect, it's due to me not wanting them to feel the way I feel, if you know what I mean. Because you feel like shit. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm now heading to the pitch, and we're going to get a really good speed and agility session in today. And as it is the last one of this week, it is going to be a heavy one. That guy in that car there, he just looked at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Arrgh. Anyway, fuck him. He's got no friends. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. Speed and agility, let's go. Let's have it. Let's have a good day. And yeah, enjoy. I'll tell you what, boys and girls, it is an absolutely beautiful day for it. There's just something about today that is absolutely lovely. The birds are chirping. The weather is actually getting warmer. I mean, look at the mountain over there. That is just sick. And then the sun is coming up. It's just a great day for it. So we've been blessed today. It is week 4, speed and agility. So it's going to be a good one. Anyway, the plan is, as it is week 4, despite the weather being beautiful, we are going to go very intense today. And I'm going to do 10 laps of the pitch, and then we're going to really fucking go for it, mate. You know, we're going to fucking go for it. So, as always, enjoy the session.
Looks like we've come to the end of the road. There's no point in running away now. I'd rather sleep until the storm is gone. She'd rather be shooting at me now. I know it will end up in anger. I don't think we grew up, we just became older. She's aiming her words, ready to fire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. Like a blink of an eye's not enough. She'd rather be staying for days now. I'd rather fix it than mess up again. She'd rather be burning it all now. I know it will end up in anger. I don't think we grew up, we just became older. She's aiming her words, ready to fire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire.
That is bloody annoying, isn't it? What on earth is that all about? Anyway, right. That is going to be a DIY job. Oh well, we'll fix it. Anyway, I'm going to get my warm down done, get signed off, and then the plan is we will go home and crack on with recovery. And then the plan for me today is obviously work. Got a lot of things to be getting on with, ideas to be jotting down, and moves to be made, really. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy that session today. And I just fired, and that was a proper good speed and agility session. I'm feeling very like fucking the Flash, mate. I'm feeling very speedy at the minute, which is really good, which means that when I finally get into my new team, wherever that's going to be, they are going to have a speedy winger and they're going to enjoy it, and it's going to be good. Anyway, that is enough from me, and as always, remember to like, comment Unstoppable Baller, and hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll see you back at the apartment. Right, welcome back. Once again, boys and girls, we are in the chair, and once again, we have our creatine. Now, ever since I've been using this creatine, and ever since I've been implementing a routine where I'm doing cold showers, cold plunges, and obviously having my coffee, my diet, all of the exercise I'm doing, everything just fits together, and I feel good, and my energy is always up, which is really good. So creatine for the recovery and repair, and then we're going to get into the recovery routine. And before I do though, I just want to say and have a little bit more of a talk about how your depression and when you're in a depressed state can be used as fuel to motivate you further and to push you harder when you're training and when you're doing whatever it is you're doing. And what I've noticed is when you push yourself hard, it's like that pain of the feeling of depression. You just sort of don't really care about the pain, like the physical pain. So it actually pushes you to push harder in maybe the training you're doing. For example, today in my speed and agility, I just pushed myself because I was just so like, I just don't give a fuck. And perhaps that is actually a way of going, oh, well, I can use this to push me harder because I'm in that mind frame where I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do this, but then again, I don't really give a fuck. So you can actually use it to push harder and get better results, really. But I'm not saying that's obviously a good thing, but I'm just saying in those moments that you can use it. So anyway, that's enough on that. And creatine down me, and then we'll get into some recovery. Hola. Oh my days. Right, we'll forget I just did that. Anyway, that is recovery done, and that is my morning done. And as always, I've got work to do, doors to knock on, and plenty of ideas to be getting on with. So as always, I'm going to see you guys later on for the gym, and hopefully I can get a good and productive work day done as well. And then, yeah, obviously later on, gym time, legs and abs, and then we'll break fast later on as well, and I'll show you what I'm having. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the morning, and if you haven't already, then smash that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in a bit. Oh yes, that is warm. Oh, I'm literally so cold. To anybody that's ever lived in Spain, you'll know that your apartment or wherever you live, it is actually colder inside than it is outside, and it makes no sense. Literally, I've just come out there and the sun has blasted me in the face, and I've literally felt the most warm I've been in the past like 3 hours. Anyway, it is time to go to the gym. We're going to hit a leg session. My legs are feeling a bit rough at the minute after that speed and agility sesh. But we're going to hit it, and we're going to hit it good. It's going to be a very intense and hardcore leg session today. And going to get abs as well. And I'm just waffling now because this is like pretty much everything I say ever, every single time I'm walking down the road. So I'm now just waffling. Anyway, guys, before I made myself cringe at how badly I was just talking to the camera, I'm now heading to the gym for a leg session and an ab session, and I'm going to make sure today that I'm absolutely pushing myself to the limit and pushing myself beyond what I'm capable of so that I can get the max benefit out of what I'm doing. Anyway, before I begin to get camera shit again, I'm going to see you guys at the gym and enjoy the session. know why, but for some reason I've gone really camera shy, and it has taken me like 2 or 3 tries to say what I want to say when I can genuinely just talk normally. But anyway, enough of that. I'm finishing up for the day, and I'm going to head home now and break fast because I'm very, very hungry, and my body needs fuel. And that was a good session. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say, and I'll see you when we get back home. Ciao. You know, it has been one of those days where few days where I've taken a lot of risks, and as much as I'm proud of myself for taking risks, I'm also worried, nervous and scared that these risks will not pay off. However, you can only hope that they do. And like I said, I'm proud of myself because I am now becoming a risk taker. And that's very good. That is very good, because before I wasn't really a risk taker, and now a whole new me. Anyway, what we have for dinner for today is a very nice and high protein meal, perfect for recovery, and just enough for breaking fast as well. Got beans on toast with sprinkled cheese on top, and like I said, it is just enough to break fast with. And if you are fasting as well, you don't want to be breaking your fast with like really big meals. You want to sort of slowly implement your food back in, because obviously your stomach has sort of like shriveled and shrunk up, and it's clearing out all the trash basically. But yeah, this is a very good meal to come back on, and as I said, nice and high in protein for the repair of my muscles. So, as always, before it gets cold, I'm going to watch a bit of the tube, and then we will move on from there. So, see you. Actually, you probably want to watch me eat just get a little bit in first. Oh, that's a classic. Can't beat a bit of beans on toast. Right, boys and girls, it is time for me to go on my walk. So, we're going to go to the same spot as last time. We're going to go see that giant boat, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about how we can turn our depression into our purpose and how we can use it as fuel to do good. So, without further ado, let's go. Oh, that would have been so cool. Anyway. So we've spoken about how we can use our depression as fuel to motivate us to work harder, and how we can use it as encouragement for when others are down. But maybe we can also use it to know what it feels like in somebody else's shoes, to have that empathy, and to know when it's time to help somebody else. Because I tell you what, when you're depressed yourself, or you're feeling down, you're feeling sad, you can actually understand what it's like in somebody else's shoes to feel that way as well. And then when you see maybe your teammate, your colleague, your friend, your partner, who's also in that state of depression, or just they're really sad at the minute, basically, you can help them out because you now know what it's like. And I feel like as much as it is shit, it's kind of a good thing that you now know what it's like to be in that feeling and in that state, because now you have learned that empathy for others, and now you can use that to be able to help. And that's what I mean about the purpose behind it. You can use that depression as purpose to help others, because obviously you know what it's like to feel like that, and you don't want other people to feel the way you do, because it's fucking shit. It really is. But yeah, that's yeah. I hope that's made sense, and I've made that. I know I'm not like scripted on this, but I hope I've made that authentic and come across in just a natural way, so that you understand what I mean, basically. Yeah, I'm not scripted at all. I just speak, and whatever comes to my mind, I say, and hopefully it makes sense. But yeah, that's what I've got to say about that, and I hope that's giving you some inspiration and motivation to perhaps push on, even if you are feeling these feelings, and also if you can help your teammates, help your friends, and keep them pushing on as well. But anyway, guys, that is all I've got to say about that, and I'm now going to head all the way down there and check out the boat. But other than that, that is going to be the end of the vlog for today, and I hope you did enjoy Monday of week 4, and if you did, then make sure you like, comment Unstoppable Baller for me, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. So catch you in a bit.